Let Edmond here for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you a better. And here we are. Spring football is here. The combined the combined USFL and XFL, which are now the UFL, which, by the way, is really dumb because UFL also stands for University of Florida. So every time I go to search anything UFL and football, I have to keep reminding myself I have to spell out United States United Football League, or I get Florida Gators stuff as well, which is not great marketing on their part. Just throwing it out there. I would have kept the XFL brand myself and just combined the teams. I think the XFL had much better branding, but what do I know? I'm just a guy who's got 30 years in marketing and branding experience. First game, Birmingham Stallions, who were the champion of one league, the Arlington Renegades, champion of the other league. They play 10 a.m. West Coast time, 1 p.m. East on Saturday. The Renegades have the advantage at quarterback in this game. They have a clear number one quarterback, Luis Perez, coming back. Last time we saw him in the championship game, he threw for 288 yards and 3 touchdowns in the XFL championship. And they were playing a pretty good defensive team. So I'm looking at an advantage there. Birmingham, their coach, Skip Holtz, is yet to name a starter. But let's be honest, Birmingham has been the class of spring football. I think he's lost 4 games over 3 seasons, Skip Holtz has. Matt Corral will probably be the starter. Corral was a star at Ole Miss. He was an NFL draft pick. He kind of got shuffled around, didn't get a great opportunity. So maybe he is going to be the answer at quarterback. Then they have Martinez, who's more of a runner, as the second quarterback, and Holtz has kind of made noise about using him in some special packages. Think of him as sort of the Taysom Hill to the Derek Carr of the New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr, one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the NFL, by the way, in my opinion. So that's kind of how that's going to play out. And then they have a third quarterback, probably not going to see the field, so it doesn't matter. But an advantage there, I think, to the Renegades of Arlington at quarterback. As far as playmakers, both teams are kind of stacked, but I like Arlington better here. They kept a lot of their players. Devion Smith, Lenny Brown are expected to carry the load in the backfield. They were both there. And they're bringing back almost all their receivers and added kind of a stud. Not so much for Birmingham, where they completely revamped their receiver room. Both teams have very good tight ends, by the way. But there's a lot of changeover on the Birmingham Stallions side of the ball on the offense. Alex Magoo is gone, of course, the standout quarterback for the Stallions. I just made that point. And you got some questions there. Both defenses are brand new. New players all over the place. So who knows? Special teams, both teams are excellent. And both coaches are great. Bob Stoops, great coach. Didn't do that well in the regular season, but made a great run to the playoffs. And then Skip Holtz, like I said, has just been the class of the league. The play here for me, though, is I am going to be on the money line on the underdog Arlington Renegades. I think, yes, the Stallions are going to be very good. Yes, they are the early favorite to win the championship, but they've had a lot of changeover. Meanwhile, the Renegades brought back just about everybody on offense that mattered, and both teams are breaking in new defenses. And I like the quarterback play with Luis Perez a little bit better than Matt Corral. So I actually think the better team here, at least at the beginning of the season, until the Stallions kind of get all the kinks worked out with all the new pieces on offense. I like the Renegades a little bit better at the underdog on the money line. I'm Loud Edmond for Winners and Whiners, trying to make you, interested in the UFL betting. Make you better.